Garrett Blevins here with day 2 of week 11. This was supposed to be a real easy day, doubles with right at about 80%, but I think my work on day 1 of this week was so rough doing some of those 620 plus squats and all that I was just really burned out for this session. From my heavy day to this day, which I kind of call my light day, I have about 48 hours of recovery time, and while these move a little better on the camera, these doubles felt like, RPE 9. They don't look like it, but they felt like it. IT bands and hip flexors were feeling pretty beat up. Just feeling tired on this day in general. So what I want to talk about today is why that's not always a bad thing. If you're familiar with the Texas method, you have a volume day followed by a light day, and then you go for a PR. And on those days where you pull back and you do those light days, that's to facilitate recovery, but it's also a necessity because after a heavy volume day where you push it hard, you're going to need some time to recover. You're going to incur a little bit of a fatigue debt, and your body is going to need to recover before it's ready to be stronger than it's been before. Now, as you become a more advanced athlete, you have to do more and more of those cycles of overloading your body and then recovering, overloading your body, then recovering, before you're going to be able to establish a new 1 rep max, before your body adapts and becomes stronger than it's ever been. For me, though, I really have a weekly cycle of kind of a heavy competition movement day on day 1, this lighter speed day with a lot of doubles, and then a final day that has some accessory work, more paused work, such as pause squats, and that day as well as a little bit of building, but it's more of a moderate day. So it's kind of a heavy, light, and then medium day in this program. Likewise, this program has 12 weeks of that cycle of kind of heavy, light, medium before peaking into a meet. And so that's something that you do as a more advanced athlete. However, for people who are on that novice or intermediate level, you don't have to wait 12 weeks or 3 months before you test your 1 rep max, because you're already going to have adaptations to allow you to do greater work and develop greater strength in a shorter period of time. Really, the best distinction between novice, intermediate, and advanced is how long it takes you to go through one of those overload events where you overload your body, and then where you pull off the volume and reduce your fatigue and have the super compensation where you develop more strength and are able to manifest that in a contest setting. In any case, it's good to have that on your weekly microcycle, and it's good to have that on your week 2 week training cycles, where you lower fatigue and volume across the training cycle across the entire 12-week period. But it's also good to lower that volume within a week itself to allow yourself enough time to recover from a really heavy workout. Personally, I like to have one day where I go hard and really push it, and then have a lighter day and then a medium effort day that's follows that. That's something that's worked well for me. In any case, not discouraged on this day, even though I was lifting less weight than usual, and that's because I know that there's a bigger plan going on. After setting PRs, coming in and having a bad day in the gym, it's not really a bad day. It's just the type of day that follows when you've been doing a lot of work. And that's something to keep in mind, especially for newer lifters. Your strength isn't just going to disappear on you one day. If you're having a day where you're lifting less, either you're under-recovered or you've overreached through a lot of training, and that's good. Just be aware of that and make sure you have enough time to recover. Hope wherever you're at, you're doing well. Blessings.